What's up today, my fellow man soldiers? So what I'm going to be doing right now is showing you guys how to get ready for the Super Bowl program. So it's not too much, but there's a few things you could do to make it a lot easier in order for you guys to get the most out of the Super Bowl program. And not just that, most likely there's probably going to be a field pass, stuff like that. So I want to make sure that you guys do certain things right before it, so when it drops, you guys will be able to level up that field pass a lot faster, because there's certain things that I do before a certain program drops, and I want to make sure that you guys get the most out of it and just grind and basically get things done fast and get whatever you guys got to get as fast as you can. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. So the first thing I'll let you guys know, let me go ahead and go to the store real quick, because certain of you guys actually did buy packs, right? We're gonna open up this one right now, see if we get anything good. But certain of you guys did buy packs for the Super Bowl program, and what I mean by that, there was like a 1,200 coin pack, which is, we'll say, $100 pack, and it guaranteed you whoever won the MVP, you're gonna be able to get that card. And previous years, what I do know, it was quick sellable, but it had a coin amount, usually like 500k or something like that, usually quick sells for. So here's the thing with that, is that card, of course, it's gonna drop right after the Super Bowl. Whoever wins Super Bowl get MVP, that's when you're gonna most likely get the card, right? However, for those who actually got it, I mean, I'm glad I didn't get it, because, you know, the certain teams that are in it, I really ain't caring about any of their cards. Maybe some of the 49ers, I guess I could say, maybe like Fred Warner or something like that. But even then, let me open up this pack real quick. But even then, I'm glad I didn't get it. But anyways, that's one thing that I want to show you guys, for those who bought that pack and are curious about it. You will most likely be able to, now I won't say redeem it. It will come up. I think it is redeemed, because it's a token. So you're going to be able to redeem it right after the Super Bowl. I don't know if it's going to be that day. It's possibly, but most likely the following day you'll be able to redeem it. So let's go ahead and get that out the way. The next thing, which is something that I usually tell you guys and share with you guys, is come to your team, look over your squad. A lot of my stuff is B&D, but whatever you guys got, whether it's 1, 2, or 3, however you want to get rid of, I always tell you guys, from your top 1 to top 3 players, get rid of, because higher overalls are probably going to jump into the game or come into the game at that time, which is a Super Bowl program. So therefore, certain cards already dropping. So once again, if you have your top or top 1 or top 3 players, get rid of them. I never tell you guys to get rid of your whole team, because it's too much of a risk, and it's no guarantee of anything that I say or anyone else says is 100% going to happen. But usually this is the way things go, and especially based on not only previous years, but this year. I combine both of them to give you guys an idea of most likely what's going to be going on, and these are the things that I do. I did get rid of a few of my players. You guys don't know certain players that I bought, but there's certain players that I did buy, which I bought a cornerback, which to me wasn't a very smart idea from the beginning. I bought that. I bought a few other players. Well, you can't see because I got rid of them. A few other players. But anyways, yeah, your top 1 are 3 cards. And if you guys want to ask me the price, like say for instance, this is my price range. If a card is going for like 150k and higher, I would get rid of it. If it's your top 1 or 3 cards. If it's going about 50k, 75k, it's like, if that's all you got, and the rest of your cards are B&D, or they're like lower overall, and that's like your top card, and you just want to make sure you have some coins in order for you guys to participate in the program, because you never know, there might be a set to where you might have to spend a little bit of coins in order to complete the set. So if you want to make sure you have coins and 75k is your top card, then go ahead and get rid of it, because most likely that card is going to go down anyway. And even if it don't, you still have coins to participate in the program, and you might get you might be able to do a lot more with those 75k than if you didn't have no coins at all. So I make sure that I always tell people that, because I want to make sure that you guys are ready. You guys have coins built up. You guys have a decent squad in order to participate. So that's one thing I want to put out there. Now that I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna back over here, I'm actually gonna go to the playoff program to give you guys an example of what I'm talking about when it comes to completing certain objectives and all that when it comes to the field pass, when it actually drops, right? So you see right at the top, it says score toward the 25 touchdowns with 2 playoff players in your lineup, right? This has nothing to do with the Super Bowl, but it's the playoff program. So the Super Bowl program most likely is going to be the same. So it's telling you to have 2 playoff players into your lineup. So always make sure. I know you're gonna be like, well, how is this preparing for? Well, you're preparing because you want to make sure that the day of or whenever it does drop, that either you have the coins or you have certain things ready to go, so you can make sure you have those Super Bowl players in your lineup, so you can complete certain objectives, so you can get stuff done fast. Most likely EA is going to give you like a free card in the beginning, right when the game starts, and usually that free card you're able to add to your lineup. But if there's a second one you got to add, either you're gonna have to play a solo or you're gonna have to spend a little bit coins. You could during that time you can usually put like any overall. It doesn't matter if it's 79, 80, 84. As long as it's a Super Bowl card, most likely it's gonna be able to be good and you'll be able to accomplish that. So now this is what I wanted to show you guys, which is very important because I don't want to show you what I do without an example. So you see right here it says achieve 3,000 offensive yards in head-to-head or solo battles. Same thing up here, head-to-head battle or solo battles, return punts or kickoffs. This one right here, score 40 touchdowns in head-to-head or solo battles. I don't know about you guys, but if you go online, it's going to take a lot longer to get this. But if you play solo battles like I do, that's where I run up the score. That's where I get a lot of my objectives done. I don't mind playing head-to-head. I'll go play head-to-head. Hey, whatever I do, I'm not going to try to run up the score because it's not as easy. But I'll just play and whatever points or whatever yards I get and I'll add to it. But for a lot of other people, it's easier just to go to solo battles and get these objectives done. Now you're going to ask me, why am I saying this? Why am I saying this? This is the reason why. Let me go ahead and go to my solo battles. I'm going to show you guys right now. This is very important. So mind you, solo battles, every single Friday, they restart. So every single Friday they restart. So whatever you have the previous day is no longer going to exist. However, the programs, like any programs that EA drop are dropping on Thursday. So that means that, say for instance, I was dumb because I didn't you see how I'm able to update it, and I still have one right here. Okay, so on Thursday you're still able to update it and get you're able to update it and get 4 more additional games. So what I usually tell people, I'm going to share with you guys what I do, is that on Wednesday, when Wednesday comes around, those solo battles that I get on Wednesday, I do not do. Or if I do them, I'll do one just to complete the objectives for that day for my solo battle. For my competitive pass, just one of them. But the rest I'll keep for the Thursday. And so when Thursday comes around, that means I'll have like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 if I want to hold on to this one still, which I haven't did yet. But guarantee 7 you'll have in order for you guys to do those other objectives. That's how I usually do it. I'll just do one to complete the competitive pass objectives for that day. I'll save the other 3 for the next day. So when the next day comes, I'll finish the 3 off. Like say for instance, I have 1 left. I'll just finish this one off, reset it, and then I'll have 4 more additional solo battles. I don't know if that's a big thing for you guys, but to me that's a big thing because I want to make sure that I get my my Super Bowl field pass or any other program pass, field pass done as fast as I can. And sometimes they require you to actually win solo battle games or even head-to-head games. So that's why I'm telling you guys, Wednesday I would do the first solo battle if you want to get your daily objectives done, but the rest, hold on to them for the next day. Then I'll give you basically 7 solo battles so you can run up the score on in order to complete your objectives for the Super Bowl program. Because most likely, it's not guaranteed. They might come out with a field pass and have no solo battles or head-to-head in there, but most likely they will because they want you to play the game. That's the way they've been doing it all year. So I highly doubt that they're going to change it. So there more things that I would tell you guys to do. Once again, get rid of your top 1 to 3 players to have you guys some coins. And for that MVP player, for those who want to know about that, most likely right after the Super Bowl that day of, it possibly might drop to where you can put that token into a set. If not, most likely it's going to happen the next day. And last but not least, the objectives. Just be ready for the objectives. Say your solo battles on Wednesday for Thursday, and you'll be able to have 7 solo battles in order for you guys to go crazy and level up your field pass, your Super Bowl field pass very fast. But anyways, there it is there. Any questions, people in the comment section. Till next time, I'm out.